Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the next topics. Wherever we stop the last topic, and that is working of internet. How the internet works, that we are going to learn. In the last class, till internet I explained you what is the internet, what is the network, LAN, MAN and WAN. Today we are going to learn how the internet works. As I discussed, I told you that internet is collection of so many networks, different types of networks. Small networks are combined together. LAN, MAN and different types of WAN is also getting connected to combine together, and then they are forming a global network that is known as internet. So how the internet works? When we are sending a message from our computer to any of the other computer, you might be thinking कि हाउ फास्ट दिस कम्युनिकेशन इज गोइंग ऑन, कैसे हमारा मैसेज इतनी जल्दी पहुंच जाता है एक कंप्यूटर से दूसरे कंप्यूटर को. तो फॉर सेंडिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर मैसेज द कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क डज सो मेनी थिंग्स. द फर्स्ट थिंग इज डिवाइडिंग द मैसेज, the message into small packets. Small packets called small equal size packet. Equal size packets called packet. It divides whatever messages we want to send from one computer to another computer, whatever it is. If you want to transfer a file, if you want to transfer a text message, if you want to transfer anything, a video also, audio file also, that is treated as message, and that message is divided into small equal sized packet. That packet is called packet, and this process is called creating packet or packaging. The second thing is each packet is assigned a unique number, packet number, a unique packet number. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then all the packets are sent to the address where you want to send the message. Now the destination comes into consideration. Destination computer receives the packet in random manner. It is not like that with the first packet, whatever you have sent in, that will reach first to the destination. It depends upon the way you have sent the packets, you have transmitted the packets. That we will learn in the next topic, switching. How they will the packets which we are sending at the same time, how they are reaching randomly to the destination. That we will learn why they are reaching the destination randomly. but they are reaching randomly to the destination, and destination, what destination does, it due to the help of packet number, it arrange all the packets and decrypt the message. डिक्रिप्ट द मैसेज, मैसेज को डिक्रिप्ट करने का मतलब है मैसेज को डिकोड करता है वो वहाँ पे, क्योंकि इनकोड करके सोर्स भेजता है और डेस्टिनेशन को इनकोड करना होता है. दैट इज कॉल्ड, दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड डिक्रिप्शन. And then the receiver gets the message. These are the steps which are used in internet to transmit a data from one computer to another computer. Now next is protocol. Next one is, I hope you understood this one, how the data is getting transmitted through internet from one computer to another computer. Next one is protocol. Protocol. The protocol is nothing but set of rules and steps to work in networking. Protocols are the set of rules and regulations which helps the network to work proper. That is only written here. The protocol is set of rules and steps that always we have to follow to work in the networking effectively. Without the help of protocol, we cannot sustain in network, we cannot create a network, and if you are capable to create the network through the physical devices, then also you will not get the proper output from the network. That means you will not get the proper service from the network. That's why the protocols are required. Different type of protocol I earlier also discussed are HTTP protocol, that is always working on the internet, and that you can see whenever you are surfing internet, you have to enter the website address. Once you are entering the website address, automatically that address is associated with the HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol. All the websites are containing hypertext material, HTML materials. That's why HTTP protocol is getting work with all the website. Automatically that is getting attached with the address part of that particular website. Then TCP/IP. TCP/IP is responsible for this, the earlier topic, whatever we have learned, transmission of data in a internet or any of the network. For that TCP/IP protocol, that means the rules which is written in TCP/IP protocol, that is getting followed while transmission of the data in the network. Okay, then whenever we are doing messaging, emails and all, at that time SMTP is going to work. And one more protocol is there, IMAP, ICMP also is there. SMTP, the full form of SMTP is Simple Message Transfer Protocol. TCP/IP, the full form of TCP/IP is Transmission Control Protocol. Okay, all of you are able to understand? TCP and UDP, one more protocol is there, user datagram protocol. UDP means TCP and UDP. TCP IP and UDP. These are the two protocols which are responsible for transmitting the data from one end to another end. एक कंप्यूटर से दूसरे कंप्यूटर को ट्रांसमिट करने के लिए ये दो प्रोटोकॉल्स रिस्पॉन्सिबल होते हैं. The meaning of this one, the full form of this one is TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol, and this is always working whatever you are doing on the computer. If you are searching, if you are doing anything, this TCP IP is going to work or UDP is going to work, because these are the two protocols which are responsible for transmitting the data from one computer to another computer. That's why the protocol is required, because without the protocol we cannot work in a network very effectively. Next one is, whenever we are transmitting the data in the internet, that process is called switching. Whenever we are transmitting the data, that process is called transmission, and we are following different types of switching technique. How the data is getting transmitted from one place to another place, that different methods we are using, those methods are known as switching. इसके साथ जा रहा है, हाँ कैसे जाओगे? पैदल कैसे जाओ? बैठो तो क्या हो गया? किसी ने भगा दिया क्या वहाँ से? हाँ, चला जाएगा. ठीक है, वही दे 10 मिनट बैठना हो जाएगा, फिर आ जाएगा. हाँ बेटा, तो that process is called switching. That process is called switching, and we are having three types of switching technique. First one is circuit switching. Second one is packet switching. And third one is massive switching. Now, in circuit switching, when the data is getting transferred from one computer to another computer, as we know, in internet there are so many computers, not one computer, there are so many computers. So for reaching one computer to another computer, there are so many paths, and for transmitting the data, the device searches the smallest path between source to destination. Smallest path between source to destination. In circuit switching, that path becomes permanent till the transmission is not getting over. सर्किट स्विचिंग में क्या होता है, अगर दो कंप्यूटर्स हैं इंटरनेट के ऊपर, तो there may be chances that there are so many ways to reach the destination from the source. So in that case, the device, the router finds the smallest path between these two computers, source to destination के बीच में जब हम ट्रांसमिशन चालू करते हैं सर्किट स्विचिंग के थ्रू, तो वो शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ फाइंड आउट करता है, एंड देन दिस पाथ विल बिकम फिजिकली एस्टैब्लिश्ड. फिजिकली वो परमानेंट हो जाता है वो पाथ, और जब तक डेटा पूरा का पूरा यहाँ से ट्रांसमिट नहीं होता डेस्टिनेशन को, ये पाथ जो है रिलीव नहीं होता. सोर्स और डेस्टिनेशन से। आफ्टर ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ द कंप्लीट डेटा फ्रॉम सोर्स टू डेस्टिनेशन, दिस पाथ will become free for the other computers in the network. At that particular time, other computer cannot use that particular path in circuit switching. That's why this is called dedicated path. This is the dedicated path, static path, that is created for source and destination till the transmission is going on. That's why this switching is also called static switching. Static switching क्योंकि वो फिक्स हो गया, static means फिक्स होता है, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट वन इज पैकेट स्विचिंग। पैकेट स्विचिंग में क्या होता है? पैकेट स्विचिंग में द डेटा इज गेटिंग डिवाइडेड into small पैकेट्स and they are getting transfer थ्रू द नेटवर्क्स। एक एक पैकेट अलग अलग, यहाँ पे कोई डेडिकेटेड पाथ नहीं स्टैब्लिश होता, ठीक है। और अलग अलग डेटा जो है, अलग अलग पैकेट्स, नॉर्मली हम यूज करते हैं पैकेट स्विचिंग। और पैकेट स्विचिंग एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे जो भी आपका शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ होता है, उस शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ से ये पैकेट्स को ट्रांसमिट करता है। दैट मीन्स इन पैकेट स्विचिंग देयर इज नो डेडिकेटेड पाथ मेड लाइक सर्किट स्विचिंग और स्टैटिक स्विचिंग, और पूरा का पूरा डेटा वो ट्रांसमिट होता है। दैट्स व्हाई इन द प्रीवियस टॉपिक आई टोल्ड यू द डेटा रीच to the destination in random way, because in packet switching the random paths are getting used by the source and destination to transmit the different packets. That's why they are reaching to the destination in random way, and destination has to collect them in a sequence. Okay, so that's why packet switching is called dynamic switching and circuit switching is called static switching. And next one is massive switching. In massive switching, the data is not getting divided and the path is also not getting dedicated, and the whole data is getting transmitted to the server. There the data is getting bulk, and then slowly the data is getting transmitted to the destination. So these are the different types of switching techniques. Next one is we have to learn how to connect our computer to the internet. Connecting computer to the internet. Internet. There are three ways to connect the computer to the internet. One is dial-up connection. Dial-up connection. Second one is broadband connection. And third one is wireless connection. These are the three ways to connect the computer from internet. Dial-up connection is a way of temporary connection. थोड़े देर के लिए कनेक्शन होता है, जब तक के लिए आप कनेक्ट करते हो तो आपका कंप्यूटर, then your computer is getting connected with the local ISP, internet service provider, or till that you are getting connected with the ISP dial-up connection के through आप connect हो. Till that you are getting the data. As you are going to close the connection, you are not getting the data to your computer. For this type of connection we are using telephone lines, we are using telephone lines to connect the computer. The second one is broadband. Broadband means the bandwidth is maximized. So here the bandwidth of the channel is getting increased than dial-up connection. यहाँ पे क्या होता है, जो आपका bandwidth है वो MBs में मिलता है, megabytes में. Okay, we are getting the speed, and there we are using TV cables, fiber optic cables to transmit the data from server or ISP to the destination computer, and we are using modems also in this one to transmit the data. In broadband, a device called modem is getting used to transmit the data receive the data from the ISP, service provider. In broadband, we are having two methods. In broadband, we are having two methods. One is DSL and second one is satellite. One is DSL. The meaning of DSL is digital subscriber line, and that will be dedicated for the user, and there we are getting very high speed data that cannot be used by other users. Here in dial-up connection, we are getting the connection, that public connection, that will be the same bandwidth, the same channel is getting used by so many users. That's why we are getting very low speed in dial-up connection, and in DSL we are getting dedicated connection. That's why we are getting high speed. Here in satellite, we are getting wireless connection through broadband, but this is not for longer distances, but the speed of the data is very high. Here in wireless connection, we are using Wi-Fi, WiMAX. WiMAX is a wireless communication device. That is a device which is used in towers. You might have seen. That is also known as booster. और ये दो तरह का आता है. One is for longer distance 20 to 250 किलोमीटर्स के लिए, और दूसरा आता है 5 से 10 किलोमीटर के लिए. You student might be knowing that we are using that type of booster. We are having on the top, on the floor, we are having a device, and one permanent device is there in the that one company, this type of device. So we are using wireless system for connecting our network. Okay beta, you learned these topics. I hope most of you have got your books online. Or those who didn't got the book, you order the book, and all of you subscribe my channel so that you get the link. Whenever I am uploading the video, you will get the link automatically or notification automatically. That's why you have to subscribe me. Whenever you are viewing this video, you just subscribe me, because always I will not send the link. You always, if you are going to subscribe me, you will get the notification. Thank you.